Good day, everyone. I am Teacher Anton. I'm here to discuss all about mathematics. And right now, this is a second quarter. And the lesson is all about polynomial functions and their graphs. In our lesson on polynomial equation, we look for the solution of. When we say solution, we also refers to the answer of 0, roots or values of x that make the polynomial equal to 0. Our lesson now is all about polynomial function, which is p sub x. Here we get the zeros of p sub x and graph the function. A polynomial function is written in standard form its terms are arranged from the highest to the lowest power from left to right. Let's start from the graphing polynomial function. A domain of polynomial function is the set of real numbers. The graphs of polynomials of degree 1 or 0 are lines, while the graphs of polynomials of degree 2 are called parabolas. This is the parabolas. If degree is 1 or 0, it is line. The graphs do not have vertical or horizontal asymptotes. As the degree of polynomial increases, the graph becomes more complicated. The graph of a polynomial function is smooth and continuous. If a graph is smooth, then it is smooth curve with no corners or shape. If the graph is smooth, this one, that's called the polynomial. If there is a corner like this is not a polynomial function, or this is not a graph of polynomial function. And if there is a shape or a brick like this one, brick or a holes or a gap of a graph is not called a polynomial function. Remember and take note. Now, here's the examples where I already draw the different types of graphs. Let's determine if the graph is a polynomial function or not a graph of polynomial function. Number 1, or letter A, this is the graph. Observe the graph. If the graph represents smooth and continuous, it's called as a graph of polynomial function. And if the graph has a corner, a shape point, a gaps, and a brick or a holes, it is called a not graph polynomial function. From letter A, it starts from the increasing to lower, then increasing. It is a smooth and continuous. Since the graph is smooth and no brick or holes, it is called a graph of a polynomial function. Now, letter B, observe the graph. There is a corner. There is a shape. So this is called a not graph of a polynomial function. How about letter C? What have you observed? From letter C, there is a gap from the first ray and the second, there is a gap of the graph. So it's called a knot graph of a polynomial function. How about letter D? There is a gap? No. There is a hole? No. How about the break of the line? No. It is a smooth? Yes, it is a smooth line. So this is called as graph of a polynomial function. Now how about letter E? There is a smooth of a graph. It's called as graph of a polynomial function. There is no break and there is no corner. Smooth. There is a smooth. How about letter F or the last example? Smooth, which is the highest, smooth, and then there is a break or a corner of the graph. So it's called as not a graph of a polynomial function. Now we are done about identifying if the graph is a polynomial function or not.